For the third straight year, the CTU Lions have made the Big 12 championship. We enter championship week as the number 2 team in the land, only trailing behind undefeated number 1 Penn State, who has beaten everybody through a team effort. They really have no big stars on their team. They are led by quarterback Robert Schultz, who's thrown 20 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, but has not put up any big numbers statistically. Their running back is a 1,000-yard rusher, but 1,100 yards and 9 touchdowns. Nothing special there. They have a couple of good receivers in Dwayne Daughtry, Matt Hines, and Anthony Chavez, all scoring at least 8 touchdowns each. But on the defensive side of the ball, they have a couple of stars. Nick Parker looks like he is on his way to possibly being a All-American based on just his tenure. And then Jeffrey Bailey is actually pretty good on their defense. But nobody else besides those two are really the stars of this team. This is a team that has just won a lot of games and have done it in a team effort way. No stars have really shined for them. But we will see if they can cap off this undefeated season and head to the national championship. The first play of the Big Ten championship will be a throw to the left side. That is Dwayne Daughtry, who picks up a gain of 13. Robert Schultz, only 20 touchdowns through the air. He hands the ball off to his star running back, Mark Taylor, a gain of 9 yards. I think this Penn State team has been a beneficiary of a lot of poor play in the Big Ten, as here is Schultz throwing across the middle. That one's tipped by Maryland, and they will settle for the long field goal, and it will be knocked down. So Penn State takes the early 3-0 lead here in the Big Ten championship. Here is Maryland on offense. The first pass is going to be thrown out of bounds. Maryland is 8-4. They make their first Big Ten championship appearance in this game in school history. Here's a throw to the left side. This one's going to be caught, and that is Eddie Parker for a gain of 13. Can Maryland somehow give Penn State their first loss? We'll see today. There's a big block thrown downfield by 74, and Caleb Roden, who is the backup running back, he gets into the game, picks up a gain of 17 on that screen pass. So here is Maryland throwing to the right side. This one's caught again, and it's Andre Davis for a gain of 13 yards and a first down. Maryland's moving the ball well. Penn State does have a top 10 passing defense, as here is the throw across the middle to Eric Ramseur. As now they get it to a 3rd and 5. Throwing across the middle of the field. It's going to be a touchdown. Ramseur again. 5 of 7 on that drive by Eric Johnson. And how about Maryland taking the 7-3 lead here in the first quarter? Just a wide open post route. Nobody even had him off the line. Here's Robert Schultz now down by 4 points as he throws another screen pass to Mark Taylor. That one loses 2 yards. And that's good defense by Maryland coming up with the stop right there. 3rd down stop right there, so they get the ball right back. They're back on offense. After a good opening first drive, they throw to the left side. That is caught by Caleb Roden again. Now, he is the backup running back filling in for the starter who is hurt for the game, but here's a throw across the middle, and Andre Ziegler for the first down. Ziegler, I should say. 3rd and 7 now, just outside of field goal range, and Eric Johnson just gets blasted right there. It puts the ball on the ground. And that is a guy that went unblocked, and he just hit the quarterback hard. You never want that to happen to your starter as they bring in the field goal unit. This one from about 53 yards, and this one's good. Knocked down. And now Maryland has the 10-3 lead here to start the second quarter. So here's Penn State back on offense. A quick throw across the middle, and this one looks like it was caught but dropped. So another 3rd down stop for the Maryland defense. And now they have a chance to extend this lead. But here is Eric Johnson trying to take off, and he goes down. Nick Parker is there for the sack. He has been a captain for their team the last couple of years, and he gets the sack right there, bringing it to a 2nd and long and eventually a 3rd and long. Throwing to the right side. It's a diving catch by Andre Ziegler again. Gain of 27. Johnson leads him a little too much, but the athletic Ziegler makes the grab. Here's a throw to left side, and this one's picked off. It's going the other way. Penn State will take it all the way and tie this ball game up at 10 apiece. What a play right there from the defense to get them right back in this game. And it's now a tie ball game with a minute to go here in the first half now. Schultz trying to put together a last-second drive. Here's a throw across the middle to Anthony Chavez as they have 3 good receivers. Remember, they have 3 guys that scored 8 touchdowns this year. Schultz now not even at 50 yards passing. He throws across the middle again, and he's going to find Marcus Mason for a gain of 22 yards. 6 of 9 for 52 yards. Maryland has been shutting down this offense today so far. Now just inside of field goal range. Here's a throw to a wide open Chavez. Matt Hines. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 10-yard line for a gain of 21. And now it's 1st and goal. 32 seconds to go. Schultz throws across the middle. It's Chavez for the touchdown. Gain of 8. The first passing score of the day for Robert Schultz. And he gives his team the 7-point lead going into halftime. Now 17-10 here in the second half. Here's a screen pass out to their starting running back. That is going to be a big-time run by Mark Taylor after the catch, and a huge block thrown by their offensive lineman downfield, freeing that space up. Schultz now throwing across the middle. It's caught once again, and that is Hines. He gets to about the 16-yard line on that throw. A gain of 31 yards. Schultz puts it on the money. Now they're at about the 22 for a 3rd and 15 after losing a few yards. Here's the throw off the back foot, and that's lucky that wasn't accurately thrown. If that had more air under it, that one probably would have been picked off, but they settled for 3 on that drive, and it's now a 10-point Penn State lead. On to the end of the third quarter now. Schultz back out onto the field in the pocket, throwing to the right side, but this one's going to be picked off, allowing Maryland to stay in this game with a risky throw like that. You definitely have to be more careful, especially as the number 1 team. You can't afford to make mistakes and risk missing out on this national championship. But here is Maryland, though, not helping themselves out. Here's a middle screen, and that one is stopped. Eddie Parker loses 2. 3rd and 14, running another screen pass, and here is Johnson trying to get away, and he loses a lot of yardage on that one. 12-yard loss back at the 50. Why did Johnson not get rid of this? His man was sitting right there waiting for the football. It's now a 4th and 26. I mean, they're down by 10 versus the number 1 team. They air this one out deep, and there's a wide open man downfield. It's going to be caught for the touchdown. Marcus Mitchell. How does that happen if you're Penn State? A 4th and 26, and they decide to play that defense. And Maryland is back in the game with 1 pass. And now they get possession right back here in the 4th quarter. We'll see what they can do. Here is Johnson, another screen pass to the left side, but the Penn State defense sees it quickly. Caleb Roden loses a yard on that one. 3rd and 11 now. I bet you they're playing prevent defense now, as here is 3-man rush for Penn State. Johnson throws to the right side, a big hit on Eddie Parker. And now 4th and 2. Here they go. From the shotgun, throwing across the middle. It's a middle screen, but it's sniffed out right away. Marcus Mitchell had the catch. They lose a yard. And wow, what a play call right there. I just think it just took a little bit too much time to develop. And now here is Penn State handing it off to Mark Taylor, who breaks the tackle, and he's got a first down for a gain of 22 yards. What a run right there, and here we go. Continuing this drive, they need 1 more first down, and they get it. Penn State will somehow hang on in this game. Maryland had a few opportunities and could not take advantage. Penn State will barely make the national championship as the number 1 team in the nation. What a game by Maryland, but man, did they mis-execute on a lot of possessions. Nick Parker ends up getting 4 sacks in this game. He was their leader all year. He only had 2.5 entering this game, and he ends up getting 6.5 on the season. and Penn State will make the Natty. Now on to your Lions. We will see if we can cap off another undefeated regular season with a Big 12 victory for the third straight year. It's incredible what we've done here in this series, and going to 3 straight Big 12 titles and not losing one. It is just crazy. Derek Brantley is the quarterback of the Raging Cajun. Now remember, in game number 1, we picked him off 4 times. So here we go, the rematch. Does Brantley get his revenge, or do the turnovers continue? We'll see what David Potter can do in this game. Experts are predicting a blowout on this one. Here's a handoff on the first play. That is Joshua Livenhauser picking up a gain of 7 yards. Now on a 2nd and 3, pressure! David Potter goes down, and that will be a sack. And now it's 3rd and 11. Looks like we just missed the block on that one. Just nobody picked him up. And here's Potter in the pocket, throwing to the sideline, and this one's intercepted. On the first play, Louisiana makes a play. And how about the start for the Raging Cajun? And now they are already into field goal range just about on their first drive. Here they run the triple option, this time pitching it out to the running back. The ball's on the ground. It somehow doesn't get picked up by CTU. Smoke White and Whitley Crew are known for forcing fumbles, but somehow we did not pick that one up. 3rd down, we send the pressure, we get to him. Nnamdi Ugana Okafor for the sack. Wow, we should have the football right now, but at least we get the punt. Here is David Potter now. Here's a screen pass to the right side, and this one's not going to work. That was a 3rd and 9, and Louisiana gets another stop for their defense. 2 possessions and nothing doing here for CTU. Here is a option play. That one is stopped in the backfield. CTU's defense showing up. 2nd and 12. Brantley in the pocket, throws a duck, and that one's picked off. It's going to be Matt Patterson. How does he keep making plays? That is the 4th cornerback on our depth chart, and he just makes plays. I mean, he's just all around the ball the last few episodes, and he has really shown up and really shown us what he can do. So here is Potter with good field position, running the option. He pitches it prematurely to Juan Macklin, and he's stopped in the backfield for a loss of 4 yards. Now 3rd and 12. Potter in the pocket. He goes down. It's a loss of 7 yards. And Weber goes to Potter, gets to Potter unblocked. I mean, that's happened quite a bit today. Here's Brantley now back on offense. More defense, though. Ryan Gray gets there for a sack. It's a loss of 8 yards on a 3rd down play. Ryan Gray actually gets cut at the line. Then it looked like the freshman Garrett Ward, the All-American, got there but could not bring him down. So we have still not scored in this game. It's still 0-0. We're still in the first quarter, and we can't get anything going. But more defense. How about both defenses in this game? Here's Potter. Once again under pressure, he goes down. Louisiana's game plan is to get pressure on David Potter. They know he can't move too much, and it seems to be working so far. Louisiana gets the ball back now. Here's a throw deep downfield, and that one's caught. Getting behind Whitley Crew is Ryan Bennett for a 42-yard gain. Brantley now continuing this hurry-up offense before halftime. It is only a minute to go. Nobody is on the board yet. Here's a jet sweep now. A 1st down carry, it looks like, and it will be Jamara Alston for a 1st down gain of 6. So 8 of 17 for the game for Brantley. Here he is in the pocket, facing pressure again. He dumps it off, and a good play by James Wilkins. Actually, that's Claude Wynn for the tackle. And that knocks the ball out of the receiver's hands. And they settle for 3. And it's going to be a 3-0 game going into halftime. Can you believe it? So second half action now. We are down by 3. Here is Ryan Gray in the backfield on Brantley. It's another big play behind the line for Ryan Gray. He is just having a tremendous year along with our freshman Garrett Ward. Both of them are benefiting from each other, and we at least come up with a stop there. But here's our offense back onto the field. Joshua Livenhauser with the catch, and David Potter has simply kind of gone cold. In the first half of the season, he was tremendous, but now it seems like defenses are starting to catch up to him. 3rd and 7. Here's a throw to the sideline, and this one's dropped by Juan Macklin. And now here we go. 4th and 7. We will go for this. Here is Potter. Throwing to left side, a middle screen, and a bad call. Flint Steele gets stopped behind the first down. And another turnover on downs here for CTU. And Louisiana finds themselves up through 2.5 quarters, still up 3-0. But here they try to run the option. That's not going to work. A huge hit off the edge by Nnamdi Ugonna Okafor. You definitely don't want to get hit by him many times. 3rd and 13 now. Brantley in the pocket, throws to the sideline. He's got a man, but that's not nearly enough for the first down. They will kick the very long field goal again, and this one is good. They keep knocking down these long field goals. 6-0. At least they're getting points on the board. So here we go. Back on offense again in the 3rd quarter. Here's a throw to a wide open Darren Baker. He's got space and speed. He's across the 50. He gets to about the 21. That's a gain of 50 yards, the longest play of the game. We continue this drive. Another throw to Baker. He falls forward to about the 5, but a flag on the play, and it looks like it's going to be clipping, so that is coming back. So here we go, 3rd and 11. Potter in the pocket, throws to the right side, and this is caught by Clayton Garrett, and it's 4th and 7. We are going to settle for the field goal here. We finally get on the board. It is 6-3 in the Big 12 championship. Here is Louisiana back on offense, and that is going to be a sack by CTU, and it's Smoke Wyatt, the All-American, and he's going to be a Moat Tie Award winner this season. It looks like everybody was there. Meet at the quarterback. 4 guys at one time. He had no chance. Why didn't he not throw that pass? So CTU comes back on offense. A quick throw across the middle is Darian Bernard, and that's going to be a catch. That's actually Xavier Roberts. They look the same from far away. Roberts actually has 2 receptions for 76 yards in this game. Handoff, Livenhauser up the middle. He's breaking some tackles. And it's not Livenhauser. It's Jamal Taylor. I'm getting everybody's name wrong. We start the 4th quarter now, down by 3. Running the option is Potter again, and he gets stopped. I mean, I don't know what's up with the offensive coordinator calling these option plays with David Potter. It's just not working. We knock down the field goal. It is 6-6 here in the 4th quarter. So here is Brantley now, throwing deep on the next drive, and he's got a man open. Finding the soft part of the zone deep downfield is going to be a sack. Claude Wynn, or a catch. Claude Wynn allows that catch in between he and James Wilkins. And it's a perfect throw right there. And now they are on the other side of the 50 at about the 36. Here is another handoff. This time, good blocking and taking off downfield. It's going to be a touchdown. Freddie Stevens. You've got to be kidding me. It is a 1-score game in favor of Louisiana now. Look at the blocking downfield and the vision by Stevens waiting for his blocks right there. 13-6. Our undefeated season is in jeopardy. Down by 7 with 3.5 minutes to go. Our first play is a screen pass. It's a gain of 7 yards. Livenhauser with the catch right there. Another throw. 3rd and 3. This one stopped. It's a loss of 1. 3 minutes to go. You got to figure we're going to go for this on a 4th and 4, and we do. Our season can come down to this now. 4th and 4. Pump fake. He throws deep downfield. Potter has a man, and it's going to be Darren Baker. Caught at the 12, spinning around away from a tackle. A gain of 42 yards. Now at the 10. Handoff. Jamal Taylor. He gets inside the 5. And he stopped at about the 4. 2nd and 3. Potter now. Looks like another veer. He keeps it himself, and this one works out. It's a touchdown. David Potter ties this ball game up, and it's now 13-13. 2.5 minutes to go. Louisiana could have the last possession here. Here's a quick throw, and this one's picked off. It's Ryan Gray who's having a big evening. How about this turn of events? It's been uneventful until the last 3 minutes when Louisiana had a big touchdown run. Then we had a big touchdown drive, and now an interception, and we are set up for the win here if we play our cards right. 2 minutes to go. Here's a quick throw. Livenhauser back into the game. He catches it and throws a stiff arm and picks up the first down. 1:20 to go. It looks like we are bleeding the clock a little bit. Here's another read option. David Potter keeps it, and he's in. Touchdown, his second rushing touchdown of the day. And Potter gets in despite a shaky game. And we are up by 7 with 1 minute to go. Can Louisiana tie it up one more time and maybe even go for the win if they get it? Here is a throw across the middle. That is Ryan Bennett for a gain of 7. They have 2 timeouts remaining. 50 seconds to go. Brantley throws to the right side. This one's caught again by Alston, and it's enough for the first down. They call their second timeout. They have 1 remaining. Once again, throwing to the sidelines. This one's caught by Joel Thomas, and it will be stopped before the first down marker. It looks like the clock stopped after a second down play. 3rd and 4. Here is Brantley throwing to an open man. It's going to be caught. It's Ryan Bennett again. Another first down strike here as they hurried up to the line. 27 seconds. Middle screen called. Another catch. Another trip inside the 5. And there is a flag on the play. It's clipping. This one is coming back. How could that big play be negated? That's a huge penalty. 1st and 13, a quick throw, and they get a lot of that yardage back. Gain of 16 to the All-American Award winner, Adrian Martin. It's 1st and goal. 16 seconds. Brantley in the pocket. He trips over his own running back and loses yardage. They're going to have to hurry this up to the line or call their last time out. They choose to hurry it up, and they spike the ball at 2 seconds. An interesting strategy right there. One last play. 2 seconds remaining. 3rd and goal. Brantley drops back to throw. Throws to the sideline. It's over the head of his guy in the flats. It's going to be a CTU 3rd straight Big 12 championship. It took drama at the end of this game, but we hold on to win it. David Potter with 2 rushing touchdowns late, and we somehow hold on despite a very sloppy game. And we will make it to the 2nd straight national championship game. Last year, remember, we lost to Arkansas, but this year we will play an undefeated team in Penn State. They won their game. We win ours. We did what we were supposed to do despite a sloppy game from David Potter. Did not throw any touchdown passes in this game despite Louisiana having one of the worst passing defenses in the nation. We still couldn't score on them, but we get the victory nonetheless. We had some drops today. Xavier Roberts had 1. David Baker had 3. Darren Baker had 3. And other guys also had 3. So we had 7 drops combined today. And it was not pretty at all. We got after the quarterback, and we did pick off Brantley twice. But besides that, I mean, goodness. Our defense played well, but they had to carry us today. Bennett went over 115 yards in this game, but we hold on to win somehow versus a 6-6 team. Well, we make it to the big game, and David Potter actually got some Heisman votes. He actually finished 3rd. That's not bad. Not a lot of first place votes there, but despite a shaky game, he actually moves up the Heisman list for the voting, and he finishes 3rd. Congrats to him. I mean, that's an accomplishment in itself. So, 1 more game remaining here in season number 5. Next episode will be the national championship. I can't wait to see if we will get a ring. We didn't get it last year. Hopefully this year. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
It's too easy. I've been out all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on.